Last episode, we finished our transition with the close of the summer window, and now we look to kick on and impress this season. Hey, what's going on? Respect the Jeff here with another episode in this AC Milan career mode. We're sitting in 4th place right now, only 5 games played, still so much left to this season, and we will move ahead with it. Next up, it's a huge game against Napoli. But before we get to that, it's time to move the youth scouts around a little bit. Obviously, for those of you just tuning in, we're only allowed to have 1 player per country. That's the whole crux of this series. So I'm sending them all over the world: Bolivia, Vietnam, Kenya. We've got scouts in all the countries that we could use players in, and hopefully we'll unearth some good talent going forwards. But like I said, next game up, it is Napoli. It's a huge one, 3rd versus 4th, and a battle for those top couple of spots in the league. So with that said, let's get straight to action. Alright, here we go. This game will not be easy, that's for sure. Napoli make life hard on the road, but we'll do what we can here. We've been in pretty decent form recently. Things got to pick up just a little bit, but we have plenty of emerging stars in the squad, and I'm hoping they can do the trick against one of the top sides in the league here. Early ball through Donnarumma. Not super convincing there, but he punches it away, and we do maintain our safety for the time being. About 10 minutes into the match right now. It's been all Napoli so far. We've barely touched the ball. Kjaer heads away this time. Calhanoglu picks the ball up, but it doesn't matter. The pressure continues here. This time Insigne, though, stripped of the ball by our right back. And Calhanoglu plays Ismail Assar through. He's in a bit of space here on the wing. What can he do with it? Cutting it back. Ibrahimovic blasts it into the back of the net. That's what we need from our senior striker. He just does not miss from that kind of range. Volleys and just belting the ball off the ground is what he excels in. And we need to do more of getting him that kind of service because we know he can capitalize on it. We find ourselves a goal ahead thanks to Ibra there. And well done by Mazraoui to win the ball back. Trying to play out from the back here, though, and he gives it straight back away. That's a poor play there. But somehow we managed to recover, and Mazraoui once again with possession plays it back a little safer this time. Kjaer plays it out from the back. Calhanoglu, Benacer. Great link-up play here. And play continues, although a crunching tackle from Fabian comes flying in to see that one cut short. Ball in behind now. And it's Savic there to close down, but he doesn't do so. This time, Donnarumma makes easy work of the save and keeps both hands on it. Sees it all the way through here. Coming up to halftime now. Again, Insigne taking off the ball. Sarr picks it up, and the halftime whistle blows. We go in with a 1-goal lead, but it's been a tight affair. Honestly, it's been mostly Napoli so far. We had that one chance that Ibra just converted. A really good strike in the end. It was almost a half chance of sorts. But 45 down, 45 more to go. Can we just hang on here? Maybe grab another goal while we're at it. Ibrahimovic in the box. Being pressured here by Koulibaly. Great footwork. Shakes him off. Calhanoglu looking for the return pass. This time it's cut out by Kostas. Manolas. And Oscar now plays it forward. Osimhen trying to get a ball through. Worked all the way back. Great defending by our backline. Napoli, a lot of possession like I said earlier, but barely a chance on the ball. This time Savic flying into the challenge and wins it back fairly, says the referee. Cassier looking to play it through. Sarr in a bit of space, but he's just offsides. And again, the game just stays really tight. Not too many chances for either side on goal. Oscar now top of the box. Clips it over. Insigne puts a ball in, and it's down to the feet of Mertens. Donnarumma, excellent save. Flies out there. Should have been a goal. Really, for Napoli, that was a great chance. He just couldn't sort his feet out right in front of goal there. Rashica cutting insides. Nothing comes of that play, though. Napoli continue the pressure. Oscar in behind, but no service ahead of him. Not quick enough to do it on his own. Kjaer wins the ball back. And Benacer now forwards. Calhanoglu links up with Ibra. And it's out wide. Sarr cutting inside. And passes it back outside. Mazraoui in a bit of space here. Can he curl the ball in? Yes. Beautiful one for Ibra, who blasts it over. Well, that was another great chance. Be a little more upset with that if he didn't convert the outrageous finish early in the game. That was a tough one too, but he just blasts it over the bar. Substitutions now. Ibrahimovic gassed. It's Matondo, the young winger coming on, who's impressed through last episode. He's looked really bright coming on. Not the highest rated in the team, but he's certainly playing like one of the higher rated players. Let's see if he can keep that up here though. Rashica plays it through. Calhanoglu looking for the run here, and he finds him. Sarr through in a ton of space. Surely this will result in a goal. He's got the option in the middle. Rashica looks to take a touchdown. Well, that is a huge mistake. And our number 9 has not impressed at all since signing the season. I'm trying everything. I'm trying playing him up front with Ibra off. And it just hasn't come off for him. Maybe a bit of confidence issues. But we will look to get him in better form here. And how about that? A second goal. Sarr the one to cross it in, and it's a huge mistake from the Napoli center back, puts it in the back of his own goal, and that is game surely. Gulam trying to play out from the back one more time, but he doesn't make it. The whistle blows. AC Milan 2, Napoli 0, and we leapfrog them up the table into that either second or third place spot, depending on how the other teams do. Looking really, really sharp already in this episode, AC Milan, and we move forward. Alright, well, unfortunately, off the back of that huge win, Benacer tore his hamstring. He'll be out for 3 months. That's a huge blow. He's our starting center mid, obviously, so we need something in the meantime. And this is a change I was already working on in the process of making it happen. Çalhanoğlu has changed his position to central midfielder. He just doesn't have the pace or really the finishing to be one of those attacking players up top. I think he'll excel deeper, just needs to work on his defensive game a bit. But in the meantime, let's take a look at our youth academy. Got some players in. We had a couple from earlier, the Nigerian goalkeeper Ibe and Tom Kearns from Ireland, both still good options. But we got new players in, Rubio from Bolivia, the central defensive midfielder, the winger from Vietnam, Duc Mac, hopefully something comes of him, looks to be a good player. And then finally the pick of the bunch here, Peter Kidosa of Kenya. He's a center forward, looks really good, tons of potential, pretty well-rounded player already. He's strong on the ball and good skill moves as well, so I'm definitely going to keep an eye out for him and keep your eyes out as well. Over the next couple seasons, he could be one who makes his way into the first team. But we focus on the games in front of us for now, and next up it's Spezia in the league, and with Benacer out, it's Obiang who's going to start at center mid. I still want Çalhanoğlu at attacking mid just for the time being while we transition into a new team layout. But this is the team we have going into the next game. Let's get to it. Alright, here we go. Ibrahimovic kicks off the action once again. Can he keep up his form? Great goal in that last game, obviously, and he's starting to become an increasing threat against opponents in this league as he finds his form here, and we really understand how to play with him. I'm a little more used to speedy strikers, but obviously he's more of a poacher, finisher, great in the air, and really great at everything, maybe except for running in behind defenders, so we just got to make the most of him. Great save early in the match here from Donnarumma to keep that one out. He's probably been our player of the season, if I'm being honest. Every game seems like he has one or two absolutely outstanding saves. Although Spezia looking really threatening here again, headed away this time. But it's been all of them so far in this match, about 20 minutes in now. Coleman trying to close down. On the overlap now, cross put in, Adnan heads away, and Obiang looking to find some kind of outlet here. Not a lot of options ahead of him, but we finally do manage to play out here, and it is Adnan again charging forwards. Ibrahimovic finds Kessié, who plays it out again. Coleman running onto it, and he curls a ball in, a deadly one, looking for the head of Ibrahimovic, not too far off. Coleman still comes away with it somehow. Well done to win the ball back. Çalhanoğlu, Ibrahimovic. Oh, audacious attempt there, looking to flick it up for himself, make something happen, just didn't come off. But he's brimming with confidence, the striker. Although unfortunately Spezia getting forwards here, and a foul given away right at the edge of the area. In a dangerous position, it's Salah over it, who blasts it into the face of our wall. And we push forward now. Ismail Assar, Çalhanoğlu for Coleman, trying to play it forwards, and he can't sneak the pass through. Spezia again shutting down all of our attacking options here, and they're getting forwards themselves. Gyasi over the top, and nothing Donnarumma can do about that. Brilliant first-time finish, didn't even need to settle it, and Spezia deservedly get themselves in front. And it's not been a good start from us. We just can't find our groove. They're closing down everything, pressing so hard, and we've just had really no possession even. Matondo looking to make something happen, the young winger, and he finds the feet of Ibrahimovic. Not too many options ahead of him, though. Obiang continues the run through from Matondo, picking the ball up on the wing. Quick feet, back to the top of the box. Obiang puts a looping ball to the far post, and Sarr just can't get his head on it. It's a corner kick, though. And Çalhanoğlu over it. Good delivery. Ibrahimovic converts. Of course, 1-1 Milan. And it's ZLATAN at the helm once again, leading from the front and making a difference when it matters. Great ball in from Çalhanoğlu, the set-piece expert. And when you've got someone like Ibra to cap off the end of moves like that, we're just going to convert a good amount of those this season. Sarr now makes a ton of room for himself. Oh, and the spectacular effort. Çalhanoğlu goes for the overhead kick, just can't convert it. And we come towards halftime now. Obiang looking to get ourselves in front. Kessié blasts one at goal. That should have been it. Saved by the goalkeeper, though. Well done. Now getting forwards is Verde. Kayer trying to close down, but he's beaten by his man. Poor defending. Obiang flying into the tackle, and he hooks his foot around it. That is absolute class from our defensive midfielder. That's why we signed him. And now we're on the counterattack here. Sar over the top. Takes a good touch into the box. Can he pick out a man now? Cutting inside. Decides to go at it himself. Saved by the keeper. Off the rebound, and Matundo into the side of the post. Oh, well, a great opportunity there to grab our second goal. And it is just inches off the follow-up. Really should have converted the first, though. Another good save from the goalkeeper. Ibrahimovic. Not too many options ahead of him. Rebic now the substitute coming on. What can he do? For Adnan, cutting inside the left back, looking to pass. No, he goes for the shot, and it's into the far post. Well, how about that? A collector's item from our left back with his weaker right foot, too. Cuts inside and just curls it into the corner. Great run, great finish, and now we are in really, really good shape here going into the rest of the game. AC Milan finding top form here from all over the pitch, too. Not someone you'd expect to get forward and score goals, but it's great that he has it in his locker, especially with Hernandez coming back from injury soon. You got to think there's a little competition there for that left back spot. Although the game not over yet, though. Spezia with another chance. Donnarumma once again. I said earlier, it seems like he makes a world-class save every game. And there you have it for another one. And still the pressure continues here. Not a lot of time left. Donnarumma just going to keep a hold of that. Surely that's game. Boot it upfield, and the whistle blows. A lot closer than we would have liked. But we do see the game out. A close 2-1 victory. 3 points for us. And we continue our march up the table now, looking really good. Definitely given a run for our money against not the highest rated team in the league. But great performance once again. Ibrahimovic showing what he can do up top. And just great effort to stay in the game even though we didn't play our best. And we move on with the season. All right, well, Ibrahimovic, I think, gets a well-deserved contract boost after this. We extended his contract 1 year. A couple of others we're going to have to keep an eye out for. I'm not sure what to do with the rest of our squad. Most of them have contracts through the next couple of years, though. And we come up towards our next game now against Sassuolo. And guys, if you've been enjoying this series, I'm trying to get to 10,000 subs. You can make that happen. If you're not subscribed already, please consider doing so. And without further ado, let's get to our next game against Sassuolo. Alright, well, we're back into action here. The notable inclusion for this game is the left winger, Jens Petter Hodge. I think that's how you pronounce it. Someone let me know in the comments if I'm saying it wrong here. But we just haven't locked anyone down to that position yet. Matundo's looked okay. Hodge getting involved right away here, though, with an early ball through. And how about that? Adnan sets up Ibrahimovic. Once again, our left back and our striker impressing. This time, our left winger, too, setting off the play. All three of them really, really good stuff to set up our first goal here. And Hodge looks really impressive, confident on the ball, and has an eye for a pass, too. Fantastic link-up play again. Adnan getting forwards. Rebic plays it through. Ibrahimovic on his second goal, and he goes for the cheeky effort over the goalkeeper who stands his ground. Not even close to enough height on that chip there. And we remain only 1 goal in front. Probably pretty wasteful from our striker, though I would peg him to go on and have quite a few more chances this game, though. Getting forwards now, it's Hodge again in the box, looking really threatening here, and he sets up Ibra, who blasts it wide. Well, that's 0 for 2 on Ibra since that opening goal. Hopefully he'll make up for some of these misses. Sassuolo getting forwards now, and that's a terrible tackle right at the edge of the area from Çalhanoğlu. Up over it now. Boga with the step over, and it's laid off. Locatelli, and it's blocked again by Kayer, although we cycled into the area and again blocked a second time. And a third, defending for our lives here as we hang on to our slim 1-goal lead. Sassuolo slowly turning the tides. But we make it all the way into the second half without any more threats at our own goal. Hodge now picking the ball up wide and cutting inside. Plays it through for Rebic. Can't get it through for Ibrahimovic there. Wasteful play going forward. Sassuolo forced all the way back, but over the top. It's a good ball. Savic out there to close it down. Can he keep the play from progressing? No, it's in our box now. And we have to keep this effort out. Donnarumma makes a save again. Well, absolute world class from our goalkeeper game after game here. And he keeps our lead intact thanks to his outstanding goalkeeping. Getting forwards again, though. We can't keep off the pressure. Caputo tries to play it through again, and this time we are away. Cassier playing that ball forwards. Ibra waits from the run for Sar. Maintains possession here, waiting for the overlapping run, and he finds Mazraoui. Both of our fullbacks so attacking, offer a lot on the ball, and that is a beautiful pass curled in. Ibra heads it down. How about that for a finish? Well, a little wasteful earlier in the match with those 2 misses perhaps, but that is an absolute world-class goal from our striker. Heads it down into stride and then just boots it into the back of the net. 2 goals for him and 2 goals to the good for AC Milan here. Cassier winning the ball back. A lot of pressure high up the pitch now. Savic giving away the ball and it's played through. Surely it's a goal for Sassuolo, who pull one back and they are within a goal once again. Huge mistake from our leading center back here. But this time he wins the ball back. Well read. Maybe making up a little bit for that mistake earlier, although he will be kicking himself for that one. Sarr over the top. Ibrahimovic waiting for the run through, and again Sarr on the overlap here, taking a big touch into space, and he cuts it back. Good footwork. Flying into the challenge, wins it back. Mazarawi, though, there to gather it, and it snuck through. Obiang saved by the keeper. Well, Hodge tried to set him up there, and it has been a fantastic debut match here. And again, Hodge with a really good link-up play, winning the ball back and then playing it through for the run in behind for Cassier. The left back now, Adnan, finding himself in some space, and he curls one in for Ibrahimovic. It's a 3rd hat trick for our striker, and that's 2 assists as well for Adnan. And with Hernandez back from injury, it's given me a lot to think about for that left back spot, but all the focus, rightly so, here on Ibrahimovic once again, the 39-year-old striker with a hat trick, and in the form of his life, really, here, scoring goal after goal, game after game. What an outstanding episode for him, and he signs on for another season, and we're looking forward to having him here. And on we go. All right, well, another unfortunate injury here is Sarr this time, one of our star players this season, also out for 3 months with a broken toe from that game. So we're out him and Benacer. Not great in terms of our selection going forwards, but we'll just do what we got to do and make it through this season. We're sitting in 2nd place right now, absolutely flying high, but maybe a reality check coming up early next episode. Our first game will be against Juventus, or Piemonte Calcio, as the game calls them these days. That will come next episode, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. It helps out the channel a lot, and I'll be back soon with next episode. But until then, I'm Respected Jeff, and I'll see you next time.